Okay, so a few announcements for tonight. Last month, Rhiannon and Laura both hit Success Club 4 in September. I want to welcome Cassie as a new coach on our team and Brandy on our team. A few things for you guys to be aware of as far as my schedule. So I did post I'm changing our team calls. They're generally going to be on Mondays, sometimes in a month. That's not going to work for me and I have to switch it. But this week is our team call. Next week is going to be a team call for new coaches. I mean, truthfully, anyone can get on, but it's going to be more designed around some of the basics of the business, answering those kinds of questions. But anyone's willing is welcome to get on. And then the 24th will be like a Q&A brainstorming call. And then I'm not hosting a call on Halloween because I'm just not. Like, that's why I own my business, so I don't have to host a call on a holiday. But then after that, November 7th, I will have our leadership call. So if you are interested in being on that leadership call where it's very focused, very oriented towards your business, please go back and watch my video from last week about what I'm expecting, and you can still get in on that starting this week for November. As far as some of the groups I'm running, I have a 7-day rank advancement group this Wednesday. I did a video about it this morning for anybody that's interested. I'm going to be doing a 3-day coach sneak peek next week. So starting the 18th. So anyone's welcome to invite to it. You just need to let me know so that I can add you into the group so that you can add people. And then I'm going to have a 21-day new coach training on the 24th, which again is open to anyone. If you feel like I need to restart my business, I need to get back into the group of things, you're welcome to be in on this. Super Saturday is going to be the 29th. Now, for those of you that don't know what Super Saturday is, quarterly around the nation, Beachbody hosts a Super Saturday, and coaches host it at different sites. Sometimes it's on Sundays. Sometimes coaches even do it on Mondays. You can go into your back office. If you look in your FAQ, if you just search Super Saturday, it will come up with a map and it will tell you if there's anywhere local. Gillette sometimes has a Super Saturday just because I know a lot of you guys are in Gillette. Last quarter, they hosted one in Buffalo, and 2 of the coaches on our team went to the Buffalo one, and they kind of have talked about swinging it around because there's also a couple coaches in Newcastle, I think, that sometimes host. I'm co-hosting with a coach that is not on our team here in Powell. If you want to make the drive, you can. One of the coaches that is on our team that lives in Powell, she's going to be doing PIO Live during it as the workout. So essentially what happens on your Super Saturday is Beachbody. You have a training from Beachbody. They send a video. They let you know about new things coming out, let you know about trips, top 10s, things like that are happening. There's always a training from a coach on there. And then usually there's training from whichever coaches are doing it live at the event. And then you have a workout. A lot of times there's a live workout instructor. Sometimes you're doing it just off of like the video that's coming out. Like if you have an elite coach, they might be doing the core de force for you. So there's just a lot of different things that can happen. I do recommend that you get to it if you can. It's great networking. If not, you'll be able to watch the Super Saturday. It will be in your back office that you'll be able to watch it that day or after. So that is what's happening. The other big thing that's happening is Core de Force is launching October 31st. So be ready for that. Be excited for that. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that during our trainings. So we're going to talk tonight about just finishing 2016 strong. So we have 2.5 months left in this year. And there's a lot you can do in your business in 2.5 months. And there's a lot that you can do to set yourself up for January and 2017 to just rock it. So I have 5 tips for you guys. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to set your goal for how do you want to end the year. It can be a variety of things. You could have a certain rank that you want to get to. I really am still pushing for a 5-star 2016 elite team for us. I'm not sure yet if we're going to get there. I have all the way till mid-November to start qualifying. So I have a month for people to really say like, yes, I want diamond. I want to go for it. I want us to be a 2016 elite team. I want us to be recognized on stage. And, that's my goal. That's what I'm going for. And that's what I hope I have more of you guys buying in for. But I mean, it could be anything. You could say, I want to be Emerald. I want to add one coach on my team. I want to be Diamond. I want to be 1-star. I want to be an elite coach. You know, whatever you want to go for, don't think you can't do them, because often coaches create a 6-figure income in this business in a year. Coaches can go from being Emerald to a 5-star Diamond by the end of the year. Like, there's nothing that's not possible in this business. It just depends on your hustle and what you want to put into it and how fearless you want to be. But you could also say, I want to just hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10 every month, or I want to hit Success Club 20 every month, or I just want to get on the board every month, whatever that may be. And then you want to reverse engineer it. I am going to tell you guys that Ariel and I are planning our team retreat in 2017. I've told you guys, we've been talking about it. It's something that we have wanted to do. It's for real starting to happen. And there's going to be requirements to be able to attend this retreat, because remember, when you go to a retreat, we pay for everything that you do except for you getting there. So I'm not just going to say, you signed up, you get to come to the retreat. Like, there's going to be requirements. We haven't totally listed out what those are going to be yet, but you might want to get to Emerald. That would just be my piece of advice, is to get to Emerald. That's 2 coaches underneath you. Very doable. You can do it. It's just a tip. So if you're not at Emerald yet, I'd make it a goal to be at Emerald by the end of the year. And then you just want to reverse engineer that. So let's say you want to get 2 coaches on your team. I've talked to you guys about this before. The average is 1 out of every 10 person will say yes. That's true for both coaching, and that's true for someone inviting to your challenge group. Sometimes those numbers are a lot higher. Sometimes you can ask 10 people and all 10 people say yes. It doesn't happen very often. And then some months you can ask 200 people and 2 people said yes. Like, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I think I've told you guys before that last June, I had invited 247 people, and I barely made Success Club 5. So sometimes that's just the way it goes. So that was 3 people that told me yes out of 247. So, but your consistency is what is going to help you. So let's say we want to get to Emerald, like I said. You want to ask 20 people by now and the end of the year if they want to join you as a coach, whether it's for a discount, whether it's to work the business, whether it's just because they love Beachbody and you know they would make a great coach, or they're already into fitness, or it's your significant other, or your sister, or your mom, or your dad, or your aunt, or your uncle. I mean, a lot of times some of those first coaches are family members, or your best friend that you just know would make an awesome coach. So if we know we need to talk to 20 people, you can break that down and say, we have 12 weeks left in the year. So you need to ask 1 to 2 people a week. That's all you need to shoot for. 1 to 2 people a week to ask them if they want to join you as a coach. That's very, very doable, right? Same with Success Club. Let's say you want to hit Success Club 10 every month, which is 5 people saying yes to you. That's 5 people getting a challenge pack. So that would be 50 people a month that we need to talk to. That's 10 a week. 10 a week that we need to invite to our group. You break it down to daily, that's 1 to 2 a day. Don't let numbers overwhelm you. Break them down to the smallest step and set your goals. So if I know I need to talk to 1 to 2 people a day, that's what I'm going to do. Now, for me and where my business is at, I talk to more people than that. I try to invite 10 a day minimum no matter what, because that's where I want my business to go. And you have to remember that wherever you want your business to go, the more you want to drive out of your business, the more work you have to do. You just have to increase your numbers. It's not that hard of a concept. And you don't have to make it more complicated than that. So that is your first step, is set your goal for the end of the year. And I would really like to know, after this call, I'm going to put a post up in our group and say, what's your goal for the end of the year? Post in there, tell me so that I can help you. The second thing that you need to do is you need to pick a program and you need to finish it before the end of the year. 12 weeks means you could complete any program in our catalog, from P90 down to anything else. P90, P90X2, P90X3, those are the longest programs we have because they're 90-day programs. They're 12-week programs. So if you start them this week, you can do it and get it done by the end of the year. Why is that so important? Well, one of your vital behaviors is that you are a product of the product. And that means you are starting and completing a program. That doesn't mean you start a program and quit halfway through. That doesn't mean that you start a program and decide after 2 weeks you want to do another program, because that's not how our programs are designed. They are designed by experts to give you the best results, to do them from start to finish. Believe me, I have done a few of our programs that it was like torture to finish the last 2 weeks. And I just had to keep telling myself, like, I'm almost there. I'm almost done. I can do it. Because sometimes those last 2 weeks are when you get the very best results, right? Because your body finally catches up. But you could do anything. You could complete 3 rounds of 21-day fix between now and the end of the year. You could complete Core de Force in the month of November. You could complete Size, Country Heat, trying to think some of our other 30-day programs. 22-minute hardcore, I think, is 30 days. There's a bunch of them. You could do Insanity Max 30, which is 8 weeks. PiYo, which is 8 weeks. You have lots of time to decide. I personally am going to be starting 22-minute hardcore. I'm going to be pausing it because I can't wait to do Core de Force. So I'm pausing it. I'll be doing Core de Force, and then I'll be finishing 22-minute hardcore before the end of the year is my personal plan. I'm finishing 3-week yoga retreat this week. That's something else you could do, is 3-week yoga retreat before the end of the year. But why you want to do that is you want to share your results and your transformation. Every program is going to give you a transformation. It may not be physical, but it may be that you are able to lift more. It may be that you run faster. It may be that your nutrition is better. It may be that mentally you just feel better. Like, that's what 3-week yoga retreat is doing for me, is mentally I'm just way more centered and energetic, and I'm liking yoga. So that's good. But you also want to show people what a program can do for them. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to follow a program. You get everything in it. You get the calendar, you get the nutrition plan, and you get results if you follow it. Simple as that. You drink your Shakeology every day, you feel better. Your body starts to change. You become nutritionally balanced. Your digestive system starts to work out. You're digesting nutrients better. Your cravings are cut. Your energy is increasing. If you have pre-diabetic symptoms or pre-cardiac symptoms, those are reduced. And I'm not just saying these for fun. These have all been proven through a medical study. You lose excess weight. Like, these are all the benefits of having Shakeology every single day. And you can tell people about the benefits that you're having. It's also going to help you and help potential people see how you can work out and have good nutrition and still get results over the holidays. Now, I'm not saying you cannot enjoy Halloween, Thanksgiving that's coming up, Christmas, New Year's Eve. I'm not saying you can't enjoy any of those, but we all know that if you are following your nutrition plan 80 to 85% of the time to 90% of the time, and then you have that one day where you're indulging, it doesn't throw you way off track. And the better your nutrition is, the better you're going to eat on those holidays, because you just can't eat as much as you used to, or you're way more aware of what you're putting into your body, or you know when to stop and you just feel better. So you can show people that it can be done, because I'm telling you right now, people start to slip into the mindset around this time of year that the holidays are coming and there is nothing that they can do to stop that 10-pound gain. On average, people gain 10 to 15 pounds over the holidays, and that is insane. That's insane to me. People are eating over 30,000 extra calories, closer to 40,000 extra calories in the next 2.5 months to gain that amount of weight. And then you don't feel good about yourself. You're farther behind when the year comes. Your energy is already down. Yes, you may be ready because it's a New Year's resolution, but we know how hard it is to lose weight. Think about how hard it is to lose 10 pounds. You don't want somebody else to have to take on that 10 pounds to then lose, when they could already probably lose 10 pounds before the end of the year, get closer to where they need to be, feel better, have more energy, feel better about themselves, and be able to continue a program into 2017. So this is why it's important for us as coaches to show that it can be done even now. So that was number 2, pick a program and finish it before the end of the year. Number 3 is plan out your next 2.5 months. So you really want to look at your timeline for holidays, for when you want to run groups, for what you're going to be able to offer people. No one wants to participate in a group on Christmas. I'm I'm just telling you right now, nobody wants to do that. Sometimes people are like, yeah, I'll do something over Thanksgiving. Not very often. And so what I have always done is I start a group right at the beginning of the month, both November and December. I run it for 21 days and we're done before the holiday even gets there. But people have established a good habit. And then what I always do is run a free group right after the holidays. I usually run a sugar detox group. That's what people want. That's what makes sense. You've just overindulged at the holidays. And so if you've set yourself up for success like that, you're helping as many people as you can. You're helping people get back on track. You're helping people be fit over the holidays. But then it also works for you and it makes sense. You don't have to do something over the holiday if you don't want to, but you're giving good quality groups. So plan out your months. I will be planning this week every single group I'm going to run for the rest of the year. So you could definitely do that too. And remember, you can always co-host a group with me. You can always be in a group and invite clients in. My groups are always open for that. Number 4, take advantage of a new program launch. If you're not talking about Core de Force right now, you should be. You can find before and afters of the test group out there. You can get in your back office. You can watch a video on it if you didn't get to demo it when it was on Beachbody On Demand. You can learn everything possible that you can about the program to know who it's for. But basically, this is a no equipment program, which people always like. People like when they don't have to buy something extra. It's MMA style. So anyone that you know is into that type of workout, it's a fantastic workout for them. I did it that Monday, the 3rd that it was out. I was so sore until the 6th. Now, part of my issue was I didn't take my recovery drink because I was still doing yoga, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. Like, I could not do this. Like, I couldn't lift my arms back without being in pain. One of my kids tried to tickle me on my ribs, and I was going to rip his head off because it hurt so bad. I was so sore around my midsection. And then I was just tight, and I had to do downward dog and things it was awful. It was awful, you guys. Mostly because I haven't been doing anything like that, but it definitely is working your body. It's definitely going to work your core. And those people that say I really need to tighten my midsection. Now, although we know you cannot spot train a part of your body, Core de Force is definitely designed to work your midsection and upper body. So this is a good option for them. And if somebody likes that more fast-paced, this is going to be a good option too. I believe, I'm going to have to double check. I can't remember for sure what they told us at Summit, but I think every workout is around 30 minutes. There might be one workout that's a little bit longer, but so it's also not very long. Create an event on Facebook if you want. I have an event for November 7th when I'm starting a group for Core de Force, and I just post in there every other day, every third day. I just find things on Core de Force and put it in there. Sometimes as it gets closer, I will just post something in there 5 days to launch. You just want people to see your event. And remember, when you create an event, your friends see it. As long as you make it public, your friends see it and their friends see it. And if you invite them into it, or if they comment into it, then their friends really see the event. It will pop up in their newsfeed that, oh, Kara Wenzel commented in Core de Force launch group. So the more people you can reach, the better. So that's number 4, is take advantage. And something to keep in mind too, this is the first program that it's going to be exclusively through a coach for the first month. Starting November 1st, people can just go on beachbody.com and order it, or order it on Amazon. But that first month of, no, not November 1st, December 1st, it will be available on beachbody.com and through Amazon. But that first month of November, that's the only time it's going to be available through a coach. So that's another thing, is you can say, you can start now ordering it through me, and you can be done before anybody else can get it. The challenge packs will probably launch the 31st. Usually what they do is challenge packs only for the first 2 days, and then they can just get the program later if they want. But we know the value of Shakeology. We know what Shakeology can do and how it can help people. So to get your best results, you do want to do a program and Shakeology. So take advantage of that challenge pack sale. It's going to go on promotion. That's going to be the November promotion, and it will be on for $140, and then the program is $60. So there you go. So number 5, create a follow-up list. So every person that you have talked to this past year that has been interested but maybe hasn't committed, you want to put them on a list. If you don't have a list yet, you need to make a list of 100 people that you think might be interested, or that you would just love to work with, or that are into fitness but maybe don't necessarily know about Beachbody, but it could be a good option for them. And you're just going to work through that list. So your follow-up list or your list of 100. And you're going to be very non-threatening about it. For those people that were interested, you're just going to go back and say, hey, I know we talked in March about a program and the timing was off. I just wanted to touch base with you. I would really love to work with you and get started on your goals before the end of the year. And then you want to emotionally connect to them. Go back to their goals and say, you had said you wanted to lose 40 pounds. I would love to get that started. Are you still interested? Or if you haven't talked to them yet, you can just say, hey, Jenny, I know we've talked about fitness before. I know it's something you're into. I have this fitness group starting November 1st for I tell people, for my clients using a home workout and nutrition program. Is that something you'd be interested in? I just thought of you because we've talked about fitness before. Or if it's people that you know really well, which your list of 100 generally should be, you can approach it a little bit differently even and say, hey, Mike, my best friend from 4th grade on that we talk to nightly, I just really would like you to join my challenge group. I know you would like this program. Do you want to join? Like, it's something as simple as that. Don't make inviting complicated. Don't overthink it. Don't be a salesman. You don't have to say, I am trying to sell 37 challenge packs this month and you would be number 1. Like, that's not what we're here for. We're here to help people. We're here to genuinely coach them to their health and fitness goals. Remember that Beachbody's motto and vision is to help people live healthy, fulfilling lives. So you want to help them reach their goals. You want to know what their goals are. What do they want to do? How do they want to be a better person? Or what is interesting to them about your group? Why did you want to join? What was good about it for you? For me, I was tired of feeling like I was a mom and always pregnant, like that I always looked 7 months pregnant, or that I couldn't fit into my clothes, and I literally only wore black because I swore that I looked so slim in black. And I can go back and look at pictures now, and I didn't. It was a lie. But you want to know what's their motivation and their desire, and how can you help them? Because you may have been there. You may have struggled with nutrition. You may have carried that extra 20 to 30 pounds. You may have never gotten in shape after having a baby. You may have just always been that person that was a little overweight. You're going to connect with those people that share that same story. And so you want to be able to help them. Yep, that was tip number 5. So just create a follow-up list or your list of 100. So that is all I have for tonight about finishing 2016 strong. Does anybody have any questions? Megan, any questions from you?
No, I don't think I have any questions. I just need to be better about doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, for sure. I would say so I'll add a tip number 6 is be consistent. Set when you're going to work your business and just do it. The more gaps you have in your business, the harder it is to get going. And so just, even if you know you have a busy day, take 15 minutes. You're going to invite one person that day. You're going to read your personal development, and you're going to scan your messages and see who you need to respond back quickly. You can do all of that in 15 minutes. Plus, you have to find time for your workout because that's important. But
yeah, I'm super excited. I just ordered Country Heat, so I get to start that soon.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. It's fun. All right, perfect. Well, I will